Great reset. Reset in our country has happened before, basically. Modern times, after the May 1369 thing, the government or National Operations Council did try to make a reset. And then when some crisis happened, 1988, 89, Umno, the judiciary crisis, it always involved the political factor there, even in 98, the sacking of Anwar Ibrahim.
We're thinking is to lead to some institutional changes, perhaps. Many of the institutional changes that the Pakatan Harapan thought they had time to slowly put into place, but of course they didn't have time. So if this is the great crisis that needs the great reset, then we really do have to think of institutional reforms and not only a rethink.
For example, in Malaysia, you can't escape race and race-based politics and racial politics. It's there, okay, whether you like it or not. But we don't have to throw ourselves into that. We have to navigate along that.
The whole world has become 1984 overnight. Yeah. So the new reset, the great reset, is also going to be about what politics is going to be then, like what the state is actually. The last 30, 40 years of neoliberalism has sort of decimated the state. The state actually can't do very much. Everything is done by economic forces, which usually means global economic forces. But suddenly COVID-19 happens and suddenly we're thinking the state again. Without the state, nothing's going to happen. So the state has suddenly become important.
It is for sure that I think we will face a period of dark ages, but at the same time, there are great opportunities for us to reset the scene. So no single party is going to win like Umno used to win. There's not going to be a party that wins more than 70 seats in Parliament, which will mean that in the years to come, or in the foreseeable future, government will be formed by parties of similar strength. Coalition politics will perhaps dominate the future of Malaysian politics. But how to accommodate coalition politics, how to create coalitions that are stable, I think these are the long-term questions that we will have to ask ourselves.
Yes, there is new normal, but the politics seems to remain the same. And maybe because my generation and above have failed, so we're looking for the new generation to come up with new ideas. But if they want to take a shortcut by just playing along and just copycat with or trying to reinvent the wheel, nothing will change.
Change is probably generational. You can't expect too much from the old. They might say the right things about reforms and whatnot, but push comes to shove, they take the road, the comfortable road in some sense. They lack the idealism, if you like. Only the young are silly enough to be idealistic. And that's how the world changes. Change always comes with the young generation. So I think we should actually give way to the young and let them make their mistakes.